You know, I stay in my lane and I do what the fuck I want to do in my lane. That's why you niggas mad. Y'all niggas know I can shut your shit down. That's facts. I don't have to argue like little niggas. You played yourself, nigga. Flat out. Cause nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't. I can put money on that. You see? I know, baby. I know everybody. Y'all just stay. It ain't as big as y'all think it is, man. Straight the fuck up. It ain't. That was weak though. That was weak. Cause you ain't gonna do shit. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? You played yourself all out of motherfucking pocket. Okay?
Anti-Afro Svengalis. That's right, Seti. Laying it down like he always does. And his comments are right on target. Listen up, everyone. This is not a video that I planned to record, but you all sent me some information that I thought I should give you an update on. Let me see your handcuffs. Recall when she went off the rails that she was going to be suing me and I'm doing this and I'm doing that for simply responding to her videos. And she claimed she was going to stop talking about me, Anti-Afro Svengalis, but the whole weekend, let me see your handcuffs, and her demon-infused live streamers were all over YouTube because you sent me the clips talking shit. Okay, that wasn't good enough. She didn't achieve what she wanted to achieve. So now, listen to this, people. After saying she wasn't going to be talking about me anymore, she's now selling the emails. People, you hear me? Selling the emails. Now, I am in the middle of a trial that I'm involved with, and I'm keeping up with the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. I do not let my favorite pastimes, which is watching trials and discussing those with friends and colleagues, be interrupted by, let me see your handcuffs, about what she's doing, showing herself to be the conniving, dishonest, gluttonous, treacherous, deceitful, ingrate, without ethics, not worthy of trust, and extremely reckless. I'm not going to take that much time to talk about this person, but I will say this much. I am thanking her immensely because she has given me a gift unlike she ever could have imagined. And that's the beauty of it. When people try so hard to get you, they end up giving you a gift. And that's what she's done in many respects. Now, the one thing that let me see your handcuffs will never be able to understand. And I know this because dealing with her, I could see that she doesn't get it. In order to achieve her goal, because she suffered what she wants me to also suffer: embarrassment, shame, humiliation, fear. She wants me to suffer all of those things. She wants me to be rendered silent because she experienced that based on what she did. So she's unable to accomplish that on her own. So she thinks by throwing different people at me, going to all the men in the YouTube space, she'll achieve that with me. Here is the secret I want to tell you, if you want to call it a secret. In order for someone to make you feel how I just described, you have to cede power to that person. Nobody can make you feel that way. And if you ever thought for 1 second that I ever considered ceding power to let me see your handcuffs or anybody here in these YouTube streets that would make me feel the way that you saw her carrying on, you saw it. Completely out of control, rageful, and all of those other descriptions that I just relayed to you. That is what she's trying to do with me. She's trying to achieve this. I don't know through what logic she thinks it would upset me that she's selling emails. It's just confirming who she is. She's helping me prove my point about her. And if someone has to go to this length to show the world what kind of person they are, that is on them. That reflects completely and totally on that individual. It is lost upon, let me see your handcuffs, or anyone else who thinks like her if I have a career where part of my duties include helping people ward off madness, helping people avert ceding their power to others? What makes her think that I am unable to accomplish that for myself? How in the hell can I teach somebody that if I'm not able to demonstrate it and exhibit it authentically? And I am. So there is no way that Let Me See Your Handcuffs could ever find any means by which I would cede power to her. Same goes to anyone else. I would have to have a certain level of respect for you in order for me to even consider relinquishing any power. Now, power is a very complex term, but what Let Me See Your Handcuffs is seeking in me, she will never get. She placed herself in a position to be humiliated. And please don't get me to start complimenting Dempsey, Dumpsy D. Durrell. Please don't do that. But you're putting me in a position, I say putting me, you understood, to demonstrate for you how you navigate a situation where you pull someone clean out of pocket. But often outsiders will misinterpret this as, oh, she bodied him. No, Dumpsy led Carrie Asinine down the thorny path and she lost it. She expended all of her fuselage in one shot. So when Oracle came on board, she had nothing left. That's not bodying somebody, that's losing self control. There is a big difference. There are people you hear bodying people all over, as you say, that YouTube space. They can stay at it for an extended period of time where they're in total and complete control. No one is in control when you are shooting yourself in the foot and placing your foot in your mouth and putting yourself in a position where you are self-incriminating because you can't control your temper. That is what Let Me See Your Handcuffs does. That's what people do who go and wait with bated breath for Let Me See Your Handcuffs to take down Anti-Afro Svengalis. And meanwhile, they're so impatient that they're incriminating themselves all over the place. They're getting in all types of trouble based on their social media, YouTube behavior, and they're still waiting for Let Me See Your Handcuffs to do what they weren't able to do. Well, let me give you another secret. You're not going to be able to really come for anyone if you're not able to anticipate their mode of thinking and really understand their mode of thinking and plot your strategy based on that. Let Me See Your Handcuffs only looks at things in terms of how she sees them. You're not going to win in that situation. Getting to know how other people think is a skill. Most mature adults are able to pull that off to some degree. To some degree, it's very easy to tell when those are unable to. Let Me See Your Handcuffs is not one of them. She does not have the patience to some degree. To some degree, it's very easy to tell when those are unable to. Let Me See Your Handcuffs is not one of them. She does not have the patience, among other things. So basically, she is swinging at a target in the dark. She is not going to hit the mark. If you're maintaining control of a situation, how could it be that you are placing yourself at risk based on what you're saying? The key to surviving around here, even in life, is to what they say, speak your speech. You can be loud, you can be forceful, but you can be in control of what you're saying. And unfortunately, Let Me See Your Handcuffs hasn't mastered that, and neither have any of the people surrounding her. That is to my advantage. They still have not been able to come up with a single solitary thing that I have done or said that is actionable. Doxing, doxing. Okay, yeah, right. They don't even know the definition of doxing. And I have something else I'm going to show you in another video, how they have to lie to try to convince people that someone is doxing. Whatever the case, whatever they're doing, it isn't working. It makes absolutely no difference to me what Let Me See Your Handcuffs releases or says, read the screen. There is absolutely nothing she has or claims that she has that would place me in any position of risk or peril or shame, embarrassment, humiliation. None of that. And absolutely under no circumstances would I ever consider disclosing any personal, confidential information about anyone else. And that is what she really wanted. And she would never in a million years get that. And she did not get that. Go for it. It is to my advantage. The things that she is doing, the things that she is saying, it plays into my hands. Oh, people are asking me, are you going to release her emails? Let me be very clear. There is absolutely nothing that Let Me See Your Handcuffs could ever do to get me to go down to her level. I would release emails if there were risk issues involved, public safety issues, but for me, confidentiality and maintaining confidences is top of the list. There is nothing anybody's going to be able to do to drag me down below gutter level into quicksand, into their cesspool by retaliating with the juvenile move of releasing emails. I set my sights much higher because there's a goal that I'm attaining. With the help of Let Me See Your Handcuffs, I wouldn't do anything in the world to mess that up. Again, I thank her. People, be careful out there. So much more to come. In the meantime, you know the drill. Buyer beware.